I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold.
Sometime later, we got together again. I don't know just how long it was. Oh, she had another party, that's what it was. She invited me to the party. And then we started going together. Then we started dating one day every week. And we went to movie all the time. And from then on, it just got more and more. The first thing you know, we were dating twice a week, and then 3 times a week. And after about a year of dating, I was losing too much sleep. I was working 60 hours a week, but I'd be going home. I wouldn't go any time. I knew what time the cars ran every hour, and it would take too long saying good night. Oh, I can't make that car, so I'll have to stay another hour. And first thing you know, she says, well, let's get married. I says, oh, I didn't want to get married yet because I was working and I was turning my pay over to my sister. My mother was dead. My sister was the only one working. My dad was out of work. My sister was working. And she kept the whole family. Her pay kept the whole family. Well, I started to work and I was given all my pay but $2 a week to run the family. And she says, well, why can't we get married? I said, because I think I should wait a while and support the family for a little bit before I got married. But she says, well, I don't know. She come over one night and she says, I think I'm going to go to Detroit. She was over visiting, and she says, a friend of ours told me I could get a job in Detroit. I think I'll go to Detroit when I get out of school. So, give in. I says, well, we'll get married. So we set a date to get married. And the same night that I announced we were getting married, my older brother, Bill, he had got a job, and he was helping to support the family, and he decided to get married. Of course, he was about 5 years older than I was. So we both got married around the same time. And we didn't have any money. All I had was $24 I had saved out of my $2 a week that I was getting. And I bought a new suit with that $21 suit with that money. But her mother wanted all. Her mother was pleased that she was getting married. She was satisfied with me. She liked me because I would. I liked her cooking and that one. She'd invite me up to the house for dinner one. Grandma would say, you want seconds? And I'd always take seconds. And Grandma liked that because I liked her cooking. So we decided to get married. They bought everything. They paid everything for the wedding. I didn't pay anything. And as a matter of fact, we bought $400 worth of furniture that her mother and Dad loaned us the money to buy the furniture. And we had rented a 1-bedroom place in a house, and her mother and Mrs. Smith went, they papered the rooms and everything. We had just two rooms, a kitchen and a bedroom, and they papered it, and we lived in it all. We got married October 17th, and December 13th, I went to Washington, D.C. to take a job with the government printing office. And I was down there I was down there about a week and rented a room. And she wanted to come down, so she came down. But boy, at Christmas time, she was homesick. We wished we could go home to Pittsburgh for Christmas. And she had given me a watch for Christmas. A little watch, and we tried to hawk it to get enough money to buy 2 tickets to go home to Pittsburgh for Christmas. She was homesick. Well, I guess I was too. But we couldn't get anything for the watch. So we stayed down there for Christmas. And we stayed down there for New Year's. New Year's Eve, we went out, walked the street, and looked in the bars watching the people have a lot of fun. That's all we did. We couldn't win. We just watched. But that's the way I met her. That's how we got started. And we've had no troubles ever since. That's about all. We're still together today. Never had anything to worry about. Never tried it. Never had anything to split up over. We had our little ups and downs. We had little times when we didn't agree with each other. Nothing serious. She never. Well, once she was going to leave me. She was going to go home. She wasn't going to leave me. She wanted to go home to her mother. Something or other had happened in Santa Maria. I don't even remember what it was. And she wanted to go home. I says, well, you can go home. I'll take you to the bus station. But she changed her mind. She didn't want to go. That was the only time I ever thought we'd split. Yeah, she's a humdinger. Of course, we're both humdingers, aren't we? We had a damn good life. No regrets, ever.